Good afternoon, ma. Yeah. Today we want to talk to you on the event which happened today. We want to know the inspiration or the motivation behind this program.
The whole thing stems out of my reasons or my effort to find out why students come to senior high school and they are not able to read. In fact, I've taught a secondary school for a very long time. And when I got the opportunity to become a district director, I decided to do assessment in my district to find out whether we also have such programs. And I realized that most of the students in JHS and primary cannot read. So together with my management and head teachers and teachers and the rest, we decided to put intervention in place to help learners be able to read before they leave the primary school to the JHS. So the first intervention we did was compulsory reading on Wednesdays. Wednesdays after worship, every school is supposed to have 1 hour reading exercise. The teachers taking them through drills and everything to help them able to read. When we rolled that program for 1 term, then we also introduced the early morning reading. That by 7:30, all the learners should be in the classroom to be taken through reading activities. To be sure that what we are doing is having impact, we decided to organize reading competitions. So we started with the inter-school reading competition. And those who won for their circuits, we brought them here today. To also take them through the reading competition. The essence is to make them serious readers, and at the end, we will acquire the skills of reading. So what motivated us to bring this program into existence is to encourage our learners to love reading.
Thank you, ma. Ma, let me ask, what is the general assessment of today's event?
I would say today's event has been very successful. When you look at the comprehension for the primary school level, all the learners had the answers correct. When you look at that of the JHS too, the highest was 10 over 10, and the second highest was 7.5, which means the students were able to read and understand the demands of the question. That is why they were able to provide the correct answers. So it implies that giving the learners the right opportunity, they will be able to do very well. They knew they were coming for competition, so they prepared. And I believe the preparation the sisters, the teachers, and the parents gave them has yielded this positive result. Even though some circuits didn't pull out, it is still better. We realize that the reading activities that we have started is giving us positive results. I'm very happy. And also, the support from the World Vision has also made the program very successful. In fact, the snacks, the lunch, the water, everything. Because we gather learners, and at the end of it, when we go hungry, next time they are not eager to come. So we also give to the World Vision for the support they give us. In fact, I would say it was successful.
Thank you, ma. Ma, your last message for teachers, learners, and parents.
My message is that no learner, when helped, cannot do well. I believe that everybody can do well when we give them the right environment. So I will encourage the teachers to continue to do more and even go extra mile in helping these children to acquire the skills of reading. To the second supervisors, I will encourage them that they should organize series of competition, because the competition, I could see, has gingered them to learn. So the CISO should also be organizing the competitions in their various circuits to encourage or force the students to learn. To the parents, I know all the parents whose children were picked to come and read. They were happy and they also supported them in one way or the other. If anything at all, they will constantly remind them that you have a competition ahead of you, so go and learn. So we encourage the parents that they should be part of their children's learning activity. And when the children know that their parents are concerned about their learning activity, they also become happy. So we encourage the parents to also support their children in terms of materials, encouragement, and all the other things. And the students, I also advise them, phone these days is very good for them to use, especially when they are using it for learning. Even their scheme of learning and everything, they are on the phone. When they go to the net, they will get them all. There are lots of good messages there. So those who have the phones, I would advise them not to use them for unnecessary things. They should use them to read, learn, and get more information to broaden their knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.